Welcome to Missing Pieces. Please give us a like and subscribe so you can get notified for when we put new videos up. Also, head on over to our Twitch channel, Missing Pieces BGC. Give us a follow so you can get notified when we go live. All right, I've got a game set up, guys. Are you guys ready to play?
No.
Yeah.
George needs a seat.
Mark.
George isn't sitting down.
What?
I'm telling on George.
No.
Okay.
You paddle tail.
George,
goodness.
sit your ass down.
I'm a knock. Knock life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Give me a roll. Come on.
Don't. You know what, Tori? I do not need your lip right now.
Hey.
Knock and
I
sass.
do.
Why?
What about
I'm
her?
gonna make a really inappropriate joke. Sorry.
I know.
What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I just. You know what, Tori?
Chat does not need to be defiled with our vulgarity.
Right. Hey, Tori.
Hi, skills.
All right. I'm a good people too, Ryback. But you're right, Jackie is way better than me. I'm not going to even debate that. All right. I'm going to send these rolls out. We got some interesting things going on here. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 outsiders in play. So, thank you, game. I did a +1 for the balloonist. So I'll be putting this at 4 and then -1 on the Godfather. So. All right, let's do this. Hello, Windrider. Welcome to Missing Pieces.
Hello.
Did you get your roll?
I did.
Would you like to use your ability?
Oh, I'm really tempted. I love playing good. I'm going down 2 roads. I'm thinking either Snake Charmer or I just kind of want to go Fortune Teller, but I think I'll give it a day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hello, Jan.
Hello. This is the row. This is wonderful. I was like, whoa, this is a group. I know 2 players in this group, which is funny. In pre-game, they were fairly loud and talking very much all the time. And I'm like, well, I need to step up my game to be the most annoying person. And then I get this rule, and I'm like, yeah, bingo. Most annoying person already.
Oh, I'm glad that I could oblige you.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Hi, I'm going to tell you, your fellow minion is Lee.
Wonderful.
Your demon is Jackie.
I mean, Jackie is demon these days, when I'm around.
So enjoy that.
Wonderful. See you soon.
Hello, Lee.
Yeah. You missed it. I nearly said the thing that I'm trying not to say.
Nice. I'm going to tell you that your fellow minion is Jan.
Sweet.
Your demon, Jackie.
Yes.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Hello, Crimson.
Hello.
I am here to tell you that your minions are Scott and Jan. And your bluffs are cannibal, philosopher, and investigator.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
How are you?
Thanks. I hate it.
All right. Well, how about this? I'm going to tell you that your minions are Jan and Lee.
Ooh. Okay.
You are the Fangu, by the way.
Okay. Who's my lunatic?
Your lunatic is Crimson.
Okay. Oh,
Your
this could be
bluffs,
interesting.
your bluffs are Sweetheart, Ravenkeeper, and Savant.
Sweetheart, Ravenkeeper, and Savant. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Art.
Hello, the ultimate gambler here.
There you go. Would you like to pick a player, please?
Yeah, I'll take Jack.
Jack?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, Lee.
Hello.
I am going to tell you that there is a recluse, a lunatic, and a drunk.
Recluse, lunatic,
And a drunk.
and drunk. I can't type reminder tokens. Yeah. Recluse, lunatic, drunk. Okay, perfect. There's a lot of hidden outside ridge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Jack.
Good evening, Skills. How is thou?
Oh, I'm doing well. Doing well. How are you enjoying your role?
Obviously, I'm not going to claim it because, evil by nature. I'm going to claim something different.
That's fair. You got the best role in the game, by the way.
Obviously.
Yeah, Coach Chef solves fucking games.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a 0.
You're going to give me a 0.
Yep, 0.
Cool. I will be making no food today then. Fair enough. Very well.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. See you in a bit.
Wait. Hello.
Hello.
I'm choosing some people, aren't I?
Yeah, choose 2 players.
Lee and myself, please.
Lee and yourself. You're gonna get a no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, there we go.
Hello, George.
Low skills.
I'm gonna wake you up and I'm gonna tell you that you know that Tori is your fortune teller.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Hello, Kilo.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
How we doing?
All right. I'm going to wake you up, and the name I'm going to give you is Crimson.
Crimson. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Yes, I did put all the outsider modifiers in. Because why not? All right. Just let them sit and stew for a minute or so. Now go ahead and get things rolling.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. All right, I don't think I need to go through the spiel, but just in case anyone's new to this, hey, I'm your storyteller. Oh, by the way, I'm dead. Had to be the work of a demon. Don't ask why, just accept it. Yada, 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 schmaggity schmag. All right, find out who did this. I'll give you some time. Let's go.
Schmeg.
Who wants to talk to the demon?
Sure, I'll do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Tori, my love, can we go for a chat?
Of course we can. Dining room.
Scott, want to come and give me your demon bluffs?
Sure.
Jackie, that's chat.
All right.
Two
follow.
So, do I want to talk to the one person I know or one of the two people I don't know?
You know
That would be
somebody,
your
Jan?
choice, Dan. We'll let you pick.
I mean, I barely know your art.
Isn't in play because Sweetheart is one of the bluffs. I am a Fangu.
You're a Fangu, sweet.
Crimson is our lunatic.
Okay. So you're a Fangu. Crimson is a lunatic. Okay. I might just tell him I'm the Godfather. That I'm going to claim mutant. If he asks.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I want to save jumping to him because one, I know he loves being evil.
That could be fun.
Right. Or do it early on.
The earlier you jump, the better my kill rate's going to be.
Okay, then maybe we get with Crimson today and just be like, surprise, you're becoming the demon tonight.
I don't think I would. I think I'd just make him the demon and be like, surprise.
Oh, surprise afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bluffs are Sweetheart, Ravenkeeper, Savant. I'm probably going Savant so that way I'm a reasonable night kill.
I'm going to tell you, and only you, this, because I'm going to have some fun with this. Okay? I am the recluse.
Okay.
I'm about to go around telling people that I'm either the pit hag or the Serenovus. What would they like to be, or what would they like to be mad as?
Right, okay, cool.
So,
Well, just try and get yourself killed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just in case it's a Fangu. I'll happily nominate you if you want.
Yeah, I want to actually have some fun with this.
But yeah, if you want, I can just say that like you read mad suspicious to me, and we can try and kill you day one if you like.
So I'll put you down for a snake charmer tonight, yeah?
Sure.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Bye.
Right. I have one in their server, so that's where I go to all the time.
Nice. I feel like Nafian's knifing nest would be a room you went into and never came out of.
Right.
What would you like to do? What are you comfy with?
Well, I'll hard claim I have yet to do that.
Sure. I will reciprocate.
I'm the savant.
Ooh. I put that in a 2 for 2 I gave.
Alright.
Fortune teller.
Ooh. Nice.
I have nose on 2 players.
Okay, then. Let's peek at... Ooh. I was looking at the demons on the script. There's no Nadashi. There's no Vortox. Okay.
Yeah, not much
Perfect.
misinformation out. I have a Vigor Mortis, which wouldn't have killed anybody yet. And a drunk, I guess.
Yeah.
Philo is possible, I suppose. Yeah, okay. I'll leave you to get your information.
Things happen.
See, I
Hello. Hi.
So what can I do for you?
Bluff and savant, so I'm just trying to figure out what my fake savant information's gonna be.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh yeah. I don't want to default to like outsider modification as one of them, but it's early on and it's in a script with a lot of that, so maybe.
All right, well, good luck.
Yeah, that's long enough. All right, thanks, bye.
Bye.
My bluffs are Ambler, Amnesiac, or Grandmother.
Gamba, Amni, or Granny. I'm intrigued that you picked one of those roles specifically.
One of those roles?
Yeah. I'm
What
the
is-
grandmother.
You're the grandmother.
Yeah.
That's nice. Who's your grandchild?
Well, that would be telling.
Don't say me, don't say me, don't.
It's not you.
Not me.
Or is it? Dun dun dun.
Oh, juicy. Well, as your demon, it would be nigh impossible. But, yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, I'm your demon, so, if you want to pick it, no, yeah, so you're the grandmother, so you're evil. I've just put in thumbs down next to your name.
Oh, now I feel like we shouldn't end the conversation because Skills is here. Hi, Skills. Hi, chat. Yeah, so basically there's 1,000 gamblers in this game. It's Utsil gamblers, which seems fair. I mean, although with a gambler and a cannibal and a philo, I guess you could have 3 gamblers. That wouldn't be frustrating at all.
Yeah, I will say, if I'm a gambler, I've already got a pick for tonight, so I wouldn't necessarily be pushing anybody
Yeah,
else.
no, I'm happy to be gambled a different night. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Bye.
See ya. See you, chat.
So yeah, thanks, Jack.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Sweetheart to people so far, so that I could do that. What is demon is she?
She's a Fangu. Crimson.
Okay.
We're thinking maybe Jackie will Fangu jump to Crimson because he's always up for being evil, and it would be.
If you tell me what to create someone and Jackie knows to jump, then that's no problem.
Well, we've got a recluse, a lunatic, and a drunk, and Jackie knows who the lunatic is, so that's a great opportunity to jump. I'm claiming mutant to potentially hide the drunk.
That makes a lot of sense.
Or I could just be Saranovus mad.
Yeah, both works really
We
well,
can-
and I will for now go sweet. You don't know what the other bluff is. That's not sweetheart, right?
I can't
Savant?
remember now.
Yeah, that's fine. I have told several people in my suite that I'm sweetheart, so I will just go for that for now. And maybe I also claimed Snake Charmer and Raven.
No, but I will do at night, possibly.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was allowed. I thought you had to visit during the day.
Oh yeah, you do. So, yeah, I will do now then. So if Skills and Chat are willing to stay behind.
There you go. I mean, that's perfect
Of
timing,
course.
really, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm bluffing Amnesia for a set. So just staying with chat for a bit. Hi, chat. Just to pretend that I'm Amnesia.
Sure, no problem. Your amnesiac response from me will be kumquat.
Lovely. I love that. Don't know what that is, but I love that.
Excellent. All right, head back.
Thank you very much.
I take it back.
Welcome back, everybody. I will give you a couple of moments to talk, and then we'll open noms.
I don't feel like this is a welcome back. I got dragged.
Well, you know, I did. If you pay attention to chat, I gave you plenty of warning.
Yeah, but you said no new whispers and then just did an instant drag. You meant to give us like an X amount of time.
Are you trying to tell me how to run my game?
It's not a telling. It's an advisory.
Kilo, would like to nominate skills and defer to Jack, please?
Hey, I'm the atheist.
Kilo dies immediately, as does Jack and everyone else.
That's fine.
Re-rank.
I'm happy.
What did I do wrong?
You were being too Tory.
I cannot control that.
It's a continuation of last week's game.
What happened last week?
I can't remember, but I know you. I know. Oh no, it's to do with the fact that you wanted to switch seats and Skills refused to do it because we had the lads' corner at the top and you wanted the girls' corner at the bottom.
We wanted the ladies' corner.
Yeah.
We behaved by the time the game started. Anyway, who's sus?
Me.
You.
Okay,
Me.
that sucks. That's
To be fair,
unfortunate.
Yustar did just claim that he was the demon to me.
I
Oh,
told
yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
that I was the demon,
Yeah.
and my bluffs were those three that I evil.
If it helps, Yustar said, I'm the demon, and I'm also the grandmother, and you're my grandchild, the demon.
Yeah.
So, not the most useful day one from Yustar.
I mean, this is U-Star.
If you start
Exactly.
claiming grandmother, that's a double claim.
I don't know that they were, because again, they claimed
I've
as
not
the
hard
grandchild
claimed
was a
any
demon.
Yeah, I've not hard claimed any role through people.
Putting all of
Not
them in at
me.
once just kind of felt mad to me, guys. Come on.
But as an imp,
Well,
It also gives them too much of a clue of what's going
I'm
on.
always here to kill Yustar, but like equally, if they're a useful role, which in theory they are, because they're playing like a silly person, like.
I am a useful role. I'm the demon. That's the most useful of them all.
Okay, let's just kill Yustar then. Cool.
Lee nominates Yustar.
Nominations are not open yet.
Other than
I'd
that,
like to reserve the first nomination of the game for Yustar, please.
Are you claiming dibs?
I
Yes,
love you
please.
too.
Sorry, but only Art gets to claim dibs.
Thank you.
oh,
Thank you.
I'm actually the savant, and both of my pieces of information told me that Yustar's the demon. So he is and isn't the demon.
Yes.
Any chance I
Riding
can
this demon.
claim? Can I claim dibs for Art? As in, I claim it and he has to take it.
Can Art claim dibs and then defer? No, this is not helpful.
Okay, you know what?
No widow things, right?
You all are
Widow
just
kings?
killing me here. Nominations are open.
Jack nominates Lee.
Yes. Yes, Jack.
Tell me why.
I love you.
I just wanted to get the first nomination. That's literally the only reason. I don't actually have any accusation. It's just I wanted to get the first nomination and then just go yes. That's it.
Lee, your defense.
This is not a good idea at all.
Okay, with that, you're gonna need 6.
Clearly, I'm so convincing.
Wait, have spoken. Okay, I
Put
did
your
speak to
hands
a.
down.
Yeah, put your hands down. Come on, don't be silly.
That is ridiculous.
It was nearly the entire of clock.
I tried to put my hand up, which was funnier.
Let's Crimson George, you start. You let us down. mate. You
Four's
let-
not enough.
Let's not ruin a game here for the benefit of another server. Nobody heard from the widow, right?
Lee would like to counter nominate George.
What?
How's that counting them all?
It's a strange version of an Uno reverse card, but I'll allow it. Tell me why.
Speaking of Uno Reverse, me and George have got a bone to pick. No, I counter-nominate George in the fact that he didn't vote for me, but did laugh at Jack's nomination.
Jesus.
George.
I'll do it again. Yeah. This is the weirdest counter nomination I've ever heard. It's like she's taken in a reverse card, and instead of playing it, she's thrown it directly at my throat like a blade. I have nothing more to say.
I feel like
Alright, you need 6.
I feel like this is how we normally play Uno as well.
Yeah, it's that
It is.
It is. This is amazing. Yeah.
That's a nomination.
I'm going to ask once more, just on the off chance that somebody will actually answer me. Widow? Yeah, you know.
No.
Okay, thank you.
3 is not enough. George will stay for the day. Second call for noms.
Windrider here. I'll nominate Scott.
Tell me why.
Got ridiculous amounts of suspicion from him from the first chat. Just, I don't know, just something in his voice playing with him before. There's no mayor, so he's got to be evil in some way or another. And just didn't really like our first chat.
Scott, how do you feel about that?
Whatever he came to me, I think he'd be fine with dying. So either way.
One, I'm here, there's always a mayor here. And yeah, if you got any sort of evil, then just get rid of me now.
Okay, still need 6 to put someone on the block.
There's no Vortex, right?
Correct. But I mean, there is a cannibal if we want to be nice about it.
What I'm thinking is, if we somehow don't kill, it's not a day one re-rack.
Correct.
He wants to die.
4 is not enough. Final call. I need someone on the block or you're going to sleep.
Jan nominates EU star?
Tell me why, Jan.
It's really just a low-hanging fruit here, I'll be honest, but several people talked about it earlier, then people started ignoring it and Evil didn't push it, so why not go for it?
U-Star, how do you feel about that?
Not right, to be honest. I am a useful role. I've been messing with people's heads, which I love to do. But yeah, don't end me just yet. I am willing to die at some point, but not yet.
Sounds like a very gloomy thing to say.
Alright, you need 6.
Lee, put your hand down.
No.
Jack.
What?
We are not friends anymore.
I put my hand down.
I do want to say, everyone was talking about it and then it didn't happen, so... Yeah. And then Evil didn't push on it. Or maybe they are.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Done.
They are.
Alright, 5 is the number of fingers and digits on a hand, but it is not enough to put them on the block.
I am
Scott nominates Crimson.
Scott? Tell me
I
why.
nominate Crimson.
Tell me why.
Well, there we go. I want nothing on Crimson. I think it's better to kill someone than not, because, you know, otherwise we're depriving a potential role of actually being able to use their ability, and it's Crimson, so he's probably evil.
Crimson, how do you feel about that?
Oh gee, thanks Scott. This is not a good kill for today. Maybe later on in the game, but I would like at least a chance to possibly use my ability at some point.
Alright, still need 6 to put Crimson on the block.
I mean, why don't we just kill someone tomorrow?
Why not kill someone today?
Because clearly nobody has a good kill.
I have one. I'll vote it on.
nominate someone.
Four is not enough. I'm going to be closing the day in 10 seconds.
I nominate Jan.
Let's talk about that.
He bullied me by nominating me, and I'm sad.
Jan, why were you a big meanie?
Look, you're all strangers mostly to me, and I would do it again.
What a ballsy
Alright,
defense.
6 is needed.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's such a good defense.
Also, if there's an Amni ability that relies on nominations or voting, I'm so sorry.
Two
skills mostly.
is not enough. You're gonna need. You got 10 seconds. Final call. Closing in 10.
I mean, rather
3,
than turning into silence.
2,
Okay, cool.
1.
Good night, everyone.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Yes, I can put pants on. I'm so cold.
What a day. Couldn't get anybody on the block. Oof. All right. Let's go to Windrider and see what they do. Hello.
Hey, Skills.
Would you like
Hello,
to use
chat.
your ability?
I would like to use my ability, please.
Okay.
I would like to become the Dreamer, please.
Okay. You now have the Dreamer ability.
Thank you very much. Do I
Thank-
get to use? Do you come back to visit me, or do I get to use it right now?
I will come back in the night order.
Cool.
Ew.
Hello, you star.
And I choose Ling as the grandmother, please.
Lee is the grandmother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Art.
Hey.
Player and character. Player, please.
Yeah. Got 2 claims of the same, so I'm gonna just pop into one of them. I choose Windrider.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, Jan. What would you like to do?
So, I got told that Crimson is someone who likes to play for evil, unless I mistook the name, because again, I don't know all of those people, but Lee told me something like that, if I remember correctly. Therefore, if I make Crimson the mutant, that should be a good jump at any point for Jackie, I think, because, I think he shouldn't claim that, so that's a good play, I believe. Yeah, that's the best thing to do for now. Then we have a backup.
Okay, Crimson as the mutant.
Yep. See you soon.
Thank you. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay, Crimson's gonna be so confused. Hello, Crimson.
Hello.
I'm here to tell you that you are now the mutant. You are good.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go to Jackie. Hello.
Hello.
So who you killing?
So, first, do I get to find out who the lunatic picked?
I will tell you that a storyteller mistake has not been made. Who are you killing?
I am killing Crimson.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, early jump. Early jump. Well, you know what? It gets an extra evil on their team right off rip, so that's going to be a bonus. I think it's earlier than they wanted it to be, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. Hey, Crimson.
Oh, God.
I'm just here to tell you, you are the Fangu, you are evil.
Sorry I dropped an F-bomb there, but what? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, what a game already. What a game already. Hello, Tori.
Hello, Skills.
Choose 2 players, please.
Can I, pardon?
Choose 2 players, please.
Oh, sorry. Can I please look at Art and George?
Art and George. I'm going to tell you, yes, one of them is the demon.
Sick. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Oh, hello, Skills, you're back.
Hello. Choose a player, please.
Oh, good to know I'm not dead. I'm going to go Kilo, please.
Kilo. All right, I'm going to tell you, Balloonist or Godfather.
Ooh, interesting.
All right, enjoy. Wow. Just what a night. What a night. I gotta go to Kilo still. Who do I Alright, I think I show... Ooh, boy. Do I show the townsfolk here? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do... Now, you know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and do Jackie here. No, I think we go ahead and do Jackie here. Show the demon. It is a dead demon, but nonetheless, it is still a demon. So let's see if they can put it together. Hello, Kilo.
Hey, guys.
All right, I'm going to wake you up, and I am going to point to Jackie.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you.
Morning all.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Beautiful morning for everybody except for Jackie and you, Star.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
Oh.
Ooh. Lee, can we talk?
So what we saying, pit hag? Got to be right. Oh, no. No.
Yeah, let's talk, you sir.
Yeah.
Jelly,
Jackie.
Jackie, can we chat?
Kilo.
Kilo?
Yeah, I was asking for Jackie.
Oh, sorry, I was also asking for Jackie, but that is fine. I will talk to Crimson.
I mean, I was going to say, if you want to stick a Kilo, I wouldn't mind chatting, but it's fine.
You. But I am not what I was claiming yesterday.
Interesting.
Still a townsfolk, I'm just not the grandmother.
Right. So you're the widow of the pit hag.
No, Rishi, that was just Abby being Abby, apparently.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me something more, or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. There we are. That thumbs down stays for now.
That's valid. That is valid.
I will tell you that I have used my ability.
Oh. What did you use your ability to do?
At the moment, I'm not going to say, but it's a night ability.
Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we should have third outsider, or possibly 4 if we can do.
So,
I was.
what was that?
Did you miss when I told you what I was?
You said balloonist, right?
Yeah, I'm a balloonist. We've got either 3 outsiders. Actually, I haven't said that. If it's a vigor mortis, then we've possibly got 2. So yeah. You were my night 2 name. So I saw you last night.
Who is your night 1? Okay.
I haven't spoken to him yet because every time we went into town square, he disappeared.
He gave me 2, one of which I typed, and the other we got yeeted back to town, and I got distracted and forgot it.
Fair enough.
But he is also claiming townsfolk roles, so.
Yeah, he could be the townsfolk, he could be the minion. You know, I highly doubt that Daddy Skills has told me the demon, but we'll see.
All right.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Said grandma in one of the things, so maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I'll need to go and chat to one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. Thanks, George.
See you in a bit.
Yep.
And it's one reason. Okay, cool. So if you want to see if you get a read on them, that might be.
I would love to add. He's up. Oh no, he just left. God damn it.
He'll be back eventually.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. If I get more, I would tell.
Asking them. So, if you could be anything on the script, what would it be? And for you, I just assume it'd be Snake Charmer. And I'll go, what would you say if I could make you that role?
But now I'm dead.
Yeah. So everyone else, I'm hinting that I'm a pit hag or a Serenovus.
Gotcha.
Because
Sure, why not? I am either Ravenkeeper or 3 times.
Okay, I am either the philosopher or the gambler.
Philo or Gambler? Okay. Wonderful. No, I don't want to know who you cleared if you're the Gambler. Yeah, no, that's fine. Philo, I really don't want to touch you for now. As in, how it works. Wonderful. Yeah, so we don't really have info that we want out, I believe.
No, not yet, at least. Anyway.
Yeah, that's no. If you're the Gambler, you wouldn't be public about it right now. So, and neither would I be as long as I'm alive. So yeah, we'll see. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Soon.
Lee, because
Yeah.
two people that she wasn't grandmother.
Yep.
And one other person told me that they that they heard of a grandmother on the script, so that's 3 confirmed. And
Okay.
then I died.
So I've got a hard. So you Okay, so I've spoken with somebody who's hard claiming grandmother. I've also checked Lee and gotten a no. So, yeah, I don't know what Lee was doing, but as far as I'm concerned, not the demon right now.
There we are. That's good. I'll put some on it. My name is not Nadia.
Let's keep that close though.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder what Jack is.
Eagle.
Pardon?
He's Eagle.
Eagle.
Yeah.
He's Eagle.
Yeah. That's a made-up word I just did.
Okay, that's
Right.
not helpful. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye. What?
Nothing else.
We have 3 minutes. Oh, so you know Jan's the pit hag, right?
I didn't know that. I do now.
Okay, yeah, Jan's the pit hag. Obviously, Jackie was the starting thank you. I'm the godfather. I'm going down this whole madness route. So yesterday I was the grandmother. Today I'm the snake charmer. Shits, memes, and gigs. Yeah, Jan's covering up for the outsider that you were by claiming sweetheart. I have no idea what your style was, but it was funny.
He claimed Gambler to me.
Oh. Do you know what? I wonder if he gambled me as the grandmother. That would be
Yeah, he
so
did.
fun.
He did.
He did?
Yes.
That would be beautiful when I come out to town.
My bluffs were Cannibal, Philosopher, and Investigator, so I've been going pretty much sort of philo leaning at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can always make a mutant claim. Well, I can't make a mutant claim really, but no.
Yeah. Okay, so let's head back.
Okay.
That's a lot of stuff that could happen.
Yep.
You could be the demon. Either way, it's. I felt like letting you know because I got actually asked to get something on you because that person told me about the ping and like, Art, she wanted to talk to him. I'm like, I totally wanted to do that anyway. So now we have 2 reasons to do it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the information.
Yeah, we'll see where we get from there. Okay, see you soon.
Thanks, Jan.
I joke, I'm not the witch. Oh, there's no witch on
A couple
the
of
script,
minutes,
that's
and
it.
then we'll go ahead and open noms.
Every time someone makes a joke about, like, I'm the boom daddy, I'm the witch, I'm like, okay, opening the script. Every freaking time.
I still do that too.
Fair, I would be lying if I say I didn't just do that now.
You want to be one of those roles?
You star Jackie. Any reason why the 2 of you may have died outside of a demon change?
There is a reason I died, and it's not by demon. Well, there is a bit more to on this, so bear in mind that I might have been a minion, but hopefully you trust me that I'm not. I was your Ambler. And at the moment, I'm not going to say any more, but I might tomorrow.
You would have what?
Gambler.
Should we have a little
Gambler.
chat later on?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Very guilty conscience there. He didn't even say he gambled you.
Did you gamble? Sorry.
At the moment, I'm not going to say any more, but I might tomorrow.
It's interesting because I had a hard claim of it from someone else yesterday.
Yeah, I
Um,
also had a hard claim.
To back up U-Star, he did claim that to me day one.
Yeah, so it wasn't the threes that U-Star gave. I also had a hard claim of it. I've spoken with that person since, and they said they're not hard claiming that anymore, but we sort of didn't get further than that, because I wouldn't share my role.
Many people just like hard claiming gambler or juggler to get votes from people. And good and evil. So.
Hello, Madeline.
Do we have any pings on, like evil pings on people to go off?
I've heard suggestions that Lee might be evil.
So I've heard from a fortune teller who night one got a yes on art.
Who was the other person?
I'm not sure. They didn't tell me.
That's interesting.
Just
no, I'm not saying they're.
On the script.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. There's a recluse. There's poisoning. There's drunkenness. So there's a recluse. There's drunkenness. There's so many things.
Yeah.
Poisoning. There's lying. There's red herrings. Like there's like 5 reasons why it might not be art. Somebody else said, are there pings? And that's one I've heard of.
I've been drunk in real life, but not in this game. Well, I don't know.
All right, nominations are open.
Got nominates Lee.
Tell me why.
I have heard information that suggests that Lee's evil.
Lee, how do you feel about that?
Can I ask if this information is used as information? Because if it is...
It is not U-Star's information.
Are you willing to share what the information is?
No, because I'll be out in someone else's role, and I'm not willing to out someone else's role.
I mean, you don't need to give the specifics, just...
I'm
Tori,
actually
it's
outing 2
defense
people's
and
role.
accusation, please.
I'd be outing 2 people's role, and I'm not willing to out 2 people's role.
All right, Lee, anything else?
No, I can say that I'm absolutely not the role I claimed yesterday, and a few people have had the claim of my role today. And I hope those people can either vouch for me or do trust me to some degree.
All right, you're going to need 5 to put Lee on the block.
Please don't.
Sorry, they've both spoken, so I thought that it was over. I just decided it was over.
Please don't.
5's enough. Lee is marked for execution. Second call for noms.
Rory nominates art.
Why?
As I said, apparently in night 1 fortune teller, yes. Lee seems to not want to die, and at least I know this information. I don't know what got Lee on the block.
Art, defend yourself, please.
I've gotten 2 nights of useful information. I'm okay with dying here if you want to pull it off a Lee, but personally I like killing people that don't want to die more than killing people that are okay dying. But you guys have the power here. I will not vote on myself.
All right, 5 to tie, 6 to put Art on the block.
Yeah.
Kill me tomorrow, but please give me one chance.
Oh, let's not tie this, please.
Yeah, that's why I voted to not tie it.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I was forced to vote then. I'm sorry.
Art is on the block.
Last time.
I didn't know you were going to raise your hand, and that's why I dropped mine.
I raised my hand because Jack voted and you and George both, Kilo and George both indicated to vote. And therefore...
no, I get that. I saw Jack put his hand up.
I put my hand up and then put it down as to say, hey, look, I'll vote if I have to. And I wasn't going to. And then all of a sudden it was tied, so I wasn't going to let it.
Jan nominates Jan.
Jan, tell me why you are willing to die for yourself.
This felt like an easy lift because and I was one of the people really used in fault for this. So if people want to kill me instead, because I think art is likely good based on that, I'm fine with that. We clearly don't have a good execution. That's
Can I take his defense?
Jan, do you want to pass that?
I mean, of course. I don't care either way.
I think there's a much better execution out there than Jan if we do want to get this off of art. So, yeah, I don't think this is a better kill. I think there is a much better kill out there.
6 needed to tie, 7 to put Jan on the block.
Who do you think is the better kill?
If you want to get it off of art, me.
Yeah, Scott's a great kill.
Script for Boom Dandy. No. Okay.
Lee was just, I don't know.
Blueberry
you
Pie,
punish
thank
that?
you. Art is still on the block. I'll close it in 10 seconds.
Chat nominated Scott.
Okay.
Tell me why, Jack.
I just wanted the satisfaction of nominating Scott, and he wanted to die.
Scott, tell me why you want to die.
I didn't say I want to die. I said I'm happy to die if we want to get this off of art, even though there is a fortune teller ping on art, was it? But it did feel fairly easy. So if you want to get it off of art, I'm a better kill.
All right, you need 6 to tie, 7 to put Scott on the block. Seven is enough. Scott is on the block. I will close it in 10 seconds.
Oh no, don't kill Scott. I'm joking.
After he saved you as well. Oh no, he was after the block.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott is executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Godfather's gonna get a kill. Oh. Fun and more fun. All right, let's go to art. Hello, Art.
Oh, my worlds are narrowing down. I think I'll take one more shot at this, and then count that info as good. George, please.
George it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Jan. Choose a
So-
player and character, please.
I have a question for you before I do that.
Sure.
If I create a widow right now, would they get to see the Grim right away? As in, do you get my?
Yeah, give me a second. I would say
It's tricky. Like widow normally goes first night. It's very before everything else goes.
yes,
That's
it
why
just
I'm not-
start knowing you start knowing the Grim, so I would say yes,
But
they
I'm-
would get to know it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's start knowing it, you get it normally immediately. But I wanted to make sure because I feel like Lee might die very soon. Worst case, we just lose if Scott was an outsider. We lose that one. I don't think Scott was an outsider. Therefore, if I create a widow, Lee has perfect information in case there's snake charming and stuff around, and gives us room to play with. So, please make Lee a widow.
All right, thank you. Oh my. Damn, Jan. Damn, Jan, are you playing for good here? Jesus. Wow. All right, now I have to look and see who the hell is we gonna give the ping to. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to Lee and let them know that they're not getting a kill. And this is true. They are going to get to poison someone, so it's not yeah, it's not horrible, so. Hello, Lee.
Hello.
I'm here to tell you that you are now the widow. You are evil.
Haha.
And I will send you a Grim.
It's a real shame we couldn't have organised this when Crimson was the alleged good player. Before we did the jump. That would have been ideal. Hi.
Yeah, you would think. But you know what? Things happen.
Things happen.
Alright, peruse that for a minute or two and I'll be back.
Okie dokie, thank you.
So I'm going to give them a second to look that over before I go any further because they're start knowing and they're going to get to widow poison someone, and I do not want to go forward with anything else until I know who they've poisoned. Yeah, the demon pig is probably fine. Hello, Crimson.
Hello.
Who's a dying?
Can I pick George, please?
Sure. All right, Lee. Who's getting this sweet, sweet juice?
Ooh. It's a shame. Just as Scott dies as well, just when I could get 2 kills. Never mind. Let's poison Art, please.
Okay. Art it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Little do they know that Art was not planning on using their ability after tonight, so... Yeah, I was thinking Tori would be the best shout there, but you know what? Let's see how this plays out. Okay. Who we showing the widow ping to, guys? Throw it up in chat who we want to have the ping hit. You think ping? You think Art should get the ping also? Crimson does know who the minions are, yes. This is true. If we do art, they might not believe them, considering that I'm planning on showing art as the townsfolk here to the balloonists, so you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do it. Well, I mean, it's between Art and Tori. Either one of them right now are probably going to be hard pressed to be believed. Yeah, Tori is grandmother confirmed. That's another reason why I didn't do it. Art is not in any real position here, so I think that showing Art the ping here is probably one of the better choices. So let's go ahead and go to Tori and get their picks, and I will stop by Art's here first. Hello, Art.
Hey.
I just wanted to stop in and say you are a wonderful human being, and oh, by the way, there's a widow in play.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You are welcome.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello, Tori.
I wonder if I'm dead. I'm not dead, sorry.
2 players,
I'm not
please.
dead. I wonder if I'm mad. Hi! Is it time?
Yeah, 2 players, please.
Art and Kilo, please.
Art and Kilo.
Actually, no, yeah, Art and Kilos. Sorry.
Art and Kilo, you get a yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you!
Hello.
What's up? Oh, I was getting worried. I thought I might be dead.
No, just a long night. That's all. I was busy chatting. I was chatting to chat.
That's fine. That's fine.
So pick a player, please.
I'd like to dream a little dream of Lee, please.
Lee. Okay, I will tell you. Mutant or widow.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you.
You are welcome. Hello, Kilo.
Better skills.
I'm going to wake you up, and I am going to point at Art.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. This, first of all, Art's very popular. Secondly, the widow ping is probably not going to be believed. And then you have George dying, so... And Windrider getting widow this late in the game, I don't know that they're going to believe that, but we'll see what happens. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to town. I'm here to tell you that, unfortunately, George died in the night.
Oh no. Anyway.
Anyway, Hey, before you guys run off to chat, I just want to let everyone know I heard the widow's call last night.
Who said that?
Art.
Thank you, Art.
Yep.
Lee,
You know, Windrider, please follow.
Yes, you start, please.
George, you wanted to chat first, and then I'll chat with Lee.
Yep, quickly. Yep.
Jackie, did you want to chat?
Jack, I would follow you anywhere.
Yes, let's go.
Yes.
I'll follow you, Jackie. Like, what the hell?
Yo, what happened? What was the middle one?
A mutant.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, I might not be the Fangu. I could be the lunatic, whatever, but I'll play as a Fangu for now. And then I'm sat there thinking, do you know what? Jackie's put sweetheart. I'd like to jump early if I am the Fangu, so I was going to pick you. Then I found out, oh, I'm the mutant, and I'm good. I was like, okay. And then Skills came back and was like, oh, no, you're the Fangu. I'm like, oh.
Right, I was like, do I get to find out who the lunatic picked? And I'm like staring at the script going, the only thing that it can be is you were pit-hagged into something. But it had to be that. So, oh, nice.
Good fun.
True, unless no one wanted to say at that point. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't, but then
Well, then it's a Sarah Novus and a widow.
yeah, but yeah, I think that does make more sense. But yeah, I'll let you talk.
Can I grab you if that's all right? And chat, please.
Bye.
Bye. Skills. How would you run this? So, if the recluse died, could the cannibal get any ability? Would you register them as the investigator? Okay. Okay, that works. Perfect. Thank you.
Fortune teller, right? Really weird that he then got like a fortune teller ping on himself. Two,
yeah, I noticed that.
Like, so then I was assuming maybe he's actually the savant when he said that he's had 2 days of information. I also added that I was going to be
my response to that was
and he was
that
fine with that. Another thing, I
they
just saw
register
Lee as
differently.
either
They
the
get no
mutant or the
ability,
widow.
so the only thing the cannibal would get would be the ability to register differently.
Well, I did too, because like if you're the mutant, why would you not want to die?
Exactly. Skills.
Also, gotta believe Kilo because I saw him as the Godfather, and no one else died yesterday when Scott died.
Yes.
If there was a balloonist in play.
Oh, let me know the answer. I've got to go catch up.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah, no problem. And there was either a Vigor or Godfather, and you chose to minus with the Godfather, bringing the outside account back to the original count. Would you still count that as the outside account has been modified?
Anytime that it could possibly change, I would register that as the outsider count has been modified, whether it ended up as the original number it should have been or not.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Super.
So,
thank you all.
Yeah. So we go after Lee today. Lee is completely evil.
Oh. So yeah, but hold on. Verbal statements. Yeah.
Widow would have been seen on day one unless that made the widow.
Yeah, I think Art's the kill here today. I think
Yeah.
Lee was made mad yesterday about being the snake charmer.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know,
And
I think she must have
it
played
was-
it to enough people.
I think it was a bit of minion panic heading out of the block, to be honest.
It did. I'm still worried that Lee might be bamboozling us here, but I'm wanting to kill Art today.
Mm-hmm. And then Lee, if more information himself.
But I've heard this. I've heard the fortune teller has 2 yeses on Art, so I think he's the kill today either way.
You know, yesterday felt like minion panic to me to get it off Art. So, if we killed Scott last night and he was the Godfather, we didn't kill an outsider, so you wouldn't have. Oh, you'd be poisoned anyway.
However,
and Art is claiming Dreamer. So
I was gonna say that would make. How would Art get the call of the widow?
He's lying. I don't know. I don't know. Well, they can give the call to anyone because that's not who gets poisoned. They could just anyone could know that. I mean, it would be weird for Art to out that, but equally, if they want people to start pretending like behaving as if everybody knows their information anyway, or that the evil knows who they are anyway. Like, it's weird,
True.
and it could just be a play, but like, I don't know, it felt like minion panic
really
to me.
Convenient timing that I suddenly stopped being made mad, and then all of a sudden there's a widow in play.
Also, suddenly there's a widow in play. What, day 4, day 3? They were in day 3.
Yeah,
It was night 3
which
last
would
night.
mean the
Day
other
3.
minion would have to be a pet hag.
But it also means, oh, well, Art's been claiming Dreamer the whole time, so if he suddenly knows roles,
Claiming a widow, there's 2 chances.
I am the grandmother, so I'm quite happy that I'm dead.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Do you want to claim to me? Clearly you're something that doesn't mind dying, since you were
I
trying
claim
to
to
get
someone else, and I'm fine at this point. It's late enough that I'm fine, I think. Yeah, with the widow call out, even might simply know I'm the sweetheart.
Okay, yeah, I thought you might be.
Yeah, Raven Keeper is just a cover to make, if it's not a thank you, to make them unsure, and just see what happens, really.
Sure.
I don't know if it's a thank you game, but you know how it is. As outsider, you don't want to out day 1 because that's just bad.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh.
You know the drill. I'll give you a minute or 2 to talk, and then I'll open them.
So, I want to, if I can, put forward a will, just because I don't want to do this all in accusation. So between that sort of day 1 fortune teller yes on Art, the fact that Jan and Scott were real keen to get Art off the block when they were willing to die yesterday, and I understand that there's a cannibal around who last night, after Scott died, didn't get anything, which could be a godfather who sacrificed themselves to save their demon. I'm proposing that the kill for today be Art.
I'm proposing the kill today be Lee, for I am the recluse. I have heard of a balloonist out there, and I have heard of savant information that states that either the outside account has not been modified, or the recluse's neighbours are both good.
So I don't want to be a dick about it, and it's wholly possible that somebody just manages to constantly catch skills while he's already in the room, but nobody's called for a consult in chat at any stage.
I was there when Kills came in and they consulted him.
Scott, if the savant information is correct, I would be more inclined to believe the second one from my info.
I'll just tell everybody right now. I've told people this in chat. I know there's a widow in play. I'm the snake charmer. I've cleared 3 people of being the demon at specific times in this game. I'm totally fine dying.
Thanks. To go along with that, I've also heard of a dreamer that dreamt the person that is the balloonist as either the balloonist or the godfather, both of which modify the outside account.
I mean, don't we want to get rid of a snake charmer? You've done your duty, and thank you for clearing 3 people, but, I mean, snake charmers are a bit of a liability, no?
It seems like a lot.
We know where he is, right?
It seems like a lot of fingers are pointing at Lee, though, so I think Lee or me are the kill. You guys can decide.
I mean, I'll give my info, and then you guys can kill me. If you think there's that much stuff on me, I'm happy to die. Hi, I'm the cannibal. I had no ability last night. I spoke to Skills today and asked if I got like savant statements or any during the day ST consult info or anything, and I was told no. So I'm not sure what Scott is, but yeah, I got nothing from Scott. Scott's the first person we've executed, which was why I was desperate to get a bit more info. I've been made mad on day 1 as the grandmother and day 2 as the snake charmer. If you want to kill me, kill me.
Nominations are open.
So, Lee, quick question.
Go on, Reddit.
If you were the cannibal, why were you pushing so hard for no one to get executed day 1?
I don't think
because
she
I
was.
couldn't tell
She
everyone
was.
I was the cannibal. On day 1, I was the
True.
grandmother,
You could have
like
easily
it
just-
or not.
But true. But like, you could have just you didn't have to push hard for no one to be nominated. You could have just like. put
I
your hand
voted
on
on
screen.
every execution.
Tori nominates Art.
Except you, Star.
Tell me why, Tori.
Fortune teller, yes. Snake charmer. What are the other things I said? The other things I said. Yesterday felt like minion panic to get it off Art, between 2 people willing to sacrifice themselves just to get it off Art.
Art.
Yeah, as I stated, I'm okay dying here, but I will point out that because there was not a widow in play initially, and I know there was a widow made last night, I know there's a pit hag in play, so if Lee is the demon, Lee will not be the demon tomorrow.
Alright, you need 4 to put Art on the block.
You could just snake charm me tonight.
I don't plan to snake charm anybody further.
Oh, then that's sort of the role used as well, so.
4 is enough. Art's on the block. Second call for noms.
I will quickly say, just for people's crims and everything, so they got my information, I am the grandmother. I will not be sharing anything further this time, but that's all.
Oh, rip Granny.
I had a nice
You rip
pancake
Granny.
as well. Oh.
So what were you?
What am I
then?
going to do with all these Werther's originals now?
Give them to me.
Give them to me.
Give to me, yes.
Give them to me.
Sure, Jack just asked a question there, but I don't know who it was to.
Ustar. I was just asking what role Ustar was because he's in a double claim.
I'm the sort of role you see in Las Vegas.
Sorry?
Oh.
I'm
didn't catch
the.
He has claimed as a gambler.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Give your Werther's originals to Skills, he is a grandpa.
Then.
But I love them.
If
You're not a grandpa.
I will
The thing
fight
is,
you
if-
for those.
Hold up. If we're if we believe that Ustar is the gambler and that was the reason why there was a second death in the night on night 1, then I would like to go for the other hard double claim of Ustar's role. But I will leave that up to town before publicly announcing who that is.
I mean, that's you as far as I'm concerned.
Alright, final call for noms. I'll close them in 10
I know,
seconds.
I know.
So,
Without saying it, you don't actually give town the option.
5.
Art will
4.
nominate Lee.
Tell me why, Art.
I just have to because I know I'm good, and if this doesn't work, at least I made an attempt to get an evil off the board.
Lee, defense.
No defense. I'll get the snake charmer ability tonight. I won't fucking use it, but
Pick me!
Gigs.
Alright, 4 to tie. 5 to put Lee on the block.
You should pick me.
I don't know if it changes anybody's minds or anything, but I think it's worth noting that Jan put the deciding vote to get Art on the block, who we were suspecting of kind of minion panic yesterday because he tried to nominate himself to get him off
I won't
the block.
tie this. I won't tie this.
I clearly had to show that I'm not with that, either way.
Alright, 3 is not enough. Art is still on the block. I will close it in 10 seconds.
Jack nominates Crimson.
Why?
He's hard double claiming Ustar's role. And if we are to believe that Ustar is the gambler, and that was the reason why we had a second death in the night, then Crimson clearly cannot be the gambler.
Crimson, how do you feel about that?
He here's the funny thing. I'm not double claiming Ustar. I'm not claiming Gambler.
That was
I've soft claimed it to people.
No,
Yeah, he claimed two
I
to
asked
me.
you. Yeah,
My
I
two
asked
roles I've given to people are Gambler and then my actual role.
Oh.
Which is Boom Dandy.
All right, you
Then
need
that-
4 to tie, 5 to put Crimson on the block.
Then your other role is also a hard double claim.
Yep, got another one.
Interesting.
A lot of people are really trying to get Art off the block, and that makes me feel a bit uneasy.
Yeah, well, I mean, people do that when they suspect a player to be good that's on the block.
3 is not enough. I will close it in 10 seconds.
Philo nominates Jerk.
Tell me why.
As far as I'm concerned, the person who hard double claimed U-Star on day one was you, Jack.
Yeah, that's true.
And Jack, anything else?
Yeah, I basically have told no more my actual role. That's fine with me. I don't mind dying. I'll even bet on it myself.
You didn't, but
All right, you need 5 to put Jack on the block, 4 to tie.
As this is Unrun, just to say that my role is something that people would claim. Like, as in, because it's an easy one to claim.
Yeah.
Because
It's a good one
everyone
to
would
get.
do it.
It's a good one to get rolls with.
Jack,
Sorry.
Once again have tied this. I could once again
Oh,
have tied this.
I'm pretty sure.
What were you trying to say?
Jack told me earlier that he wanted to claim his role in public later today, therefore he didn't claim anything to me.
This is true.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
All right, Art is still on the block. I will close it in 10 seconds.
I lie.
I mean, I'm used to people lying to me, but you?
5, 4,
See this?
3,
well done, Jack. You betrayed Jan's trust.
1. Art is executed and dies.
Nah.
Congratulations.
This is me.
Go to sleep.
Nah.
I think they're all just memeing me by nominating when I tell them they have 10 seconds left. All right. Don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that. Looks like we're going to Jan. Hello, Jan.
Hello. So, I'm unsure on the game state because I haven't talked to Jackie at all, and I don't even know who the demon is right now. So I clearly should not interfere with that. I think it's Crimson, but no one talks to me. But I would try something in case there's no Philo in game. I would go for Philo so I can become Snake Charmer, just in case. We need evil snake charming. So yeah, make me Philo. I don't think I will do anything else. And if I don't become a Philo, I might create another mutant later. That's fine.
All right, so you're going for Philo.
Yeah, Philo on Jan.
Thank you, Jan.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Crimson. Murder, murder, murder.
Let's go for Wind Rider, please.
Wind Rider it is.
Also, as well, while you're here, do you know what I'm bluffing just in case of a dreamer?
No, what were you doing?
I'm doing Ravenkeeper, but bluffing Philosopher to town.
Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Hello, Tori.
Hi. Okay.
Choose 2 players.
Oh, I'm being set up. I'm to pick. Crimson and no. Lee and myself. No. Yes. 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 Lee and myself.
Lee and yourself.
Yeah.
You get a no.
Thank you.
Skills.
Hello. All right.
Pretty widow person, don't I?
I'm going to wake you up, and I'm going to point to Jan.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
You are welcome. Oh, goodness gracious. Tori is just all over the place. They have no idea what to believe at this point in time. I was going to answer Admiral's question, but Navian beat me to it because, of course, Navian is a rock star. And this is very true. Sometimes the fortune teller is a solve, and a lot of the times, not sometimes, a lot of the times it is just nothing. Fortune teller is so hard to play. It's actually, I found fortune teller actually be easier as a bluff for the demon than it is to actually play it, because, you know, creating the information is a lot easier than interpreting it. All right, let's bring them on back. Good morning. Windrider died in the night.
Right, if everyone wants to stay around, I'd love to give my info out.
Please.
Yeah, so I'm your dreamer, and I have seen someone as a balloonist or a godfather. I've also seen someone as a mutant or a widow. And that's all I've really got so far.
Alright, but there's 2 outsiders then.
You not got a third piece of information.
No, because I just died. I was the Philo Dreamer, and I changed night 2, so after day 1.
Alright, Windrider, can we chat?
Sure. Oh, actually, Scott, can I catch up with you afterwards?
Sure. George, you wanted that chat?
Yes. Yeah.
Jackie, I haven't talked to you at all.
Let's go.
Stay
Let's
with you
go.
for a second.
I will follow you.
Actually, no, sorry, I don't need to go somewhere. Oh, we can go on a trust thing, or I can just ask my question actually in public, pretty much.
What do you need?
I mean, you don't have to answer it. No, let's just go. Okay. Oh, I'll just sit by myself. Hi, Skills.
Hi.
They're not joining me, are they?
No, doesn't seem to.
Doesn't seem like it. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't go to Lee's place. Alright, I'm muting myself. Mechanical keyboard is happening.
Or if they were already the lunatic, so I made Crimson the mutant just in case.
Perfect. Crimson is the demon. He was the lunatic.
I wasn't sure, and I was like, worst case, the mutant is gone again, and I can make someone else a mutant later on if I want to, which is fine. Yeah. I also after that I made Laser Widow just so, and I wanted us to know if there's a snake charmer out there to have a plan going forward. So that's what I did so far. What were the bluffs?
Sweetheart, Ravenkeeper, Savant.
Oh, I picked 2 of them. I claimed Sweetheart Ravenkeeper to everybody without knowing, because I'm like, yeah, that should keep me alive for a little while, and I'm kind of the most important role if you for the sometimes.
Yeah. So the bluffs that Crimson gave me are a few of them were in play.
Yeah, Philo is in play, Gambler is in play, Crimson's in a bad spot.
No, he might grab the Ravenkeeper one because me and Lee weren't using it.
Yeah, I went away from that. So if he goes for that, that's completely fine. I later made sure that after I talked to Lee, I made sure I'm just claiming Sweetheart to people. I did start it yesterday, is because I said if there's a Fangu game, likely the Fangu has already jumped, therefore I can just, move on.
Right, and since it's a Fangu game and a Godfather game and a potential Balloonist game, we're at 3 outsiders for all of the modifications, so you hopping into Sweetheart could actually work real well.
Oh yeah, because
It would have made a poison by then.
Okay, so what's your info?
I'll have to town. If I'm completely honest, I don't particularly trust either of you. But I'm quite perfectly happy to tell you that I'm a balloonist because I don't get any more info.
That's fair. Okay.
You know, I play in games with Jack all the time. He lies to me on day one all the time, despite telling the truth. And I don't actually.
Wait.
It's more your voting this game, Jack, that makes me think you're evil.
Hold up a second. You complaining at me for lying to me, but you claimed grandmother on day 1.
I did because you went first, and that was obviously a lie.
That's fair play.
If I thought you were telling the truth, I would have told you the truth. But I personally at the moment you're on my evil team. That's the world that I'm living in.
That's fine. I am literally only the chef. I really don't care about mine.
I'm actually thinking you're probably the pit hag, but I don't know.
Really? Well,
maybe.
If I am, who's my evil
But
team?
if you're a chef, what's your number?
I like that to town. Same way you're
Okay.
a balloonist at the town.
Alright, cool. That's fine. Cool. I want to go and check it out. Thank you.
No problem. Goodbye.
Do you mind saying what role you saw as the grandmother?
I saw the fortune teller.
You saw the fortune teller. Okay.
I think my best running theory at the minute is that Art is the red herring, possibly, or that the fortune teller is drunk. But I'm less likely to believe that. But I think
if the fortune teller's drunk, you wouldn't see fortune teller because that'd be.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yes, of course. But I think there is a world where we've got 4 outsiders in the game if we have a balloonist and
it's a it's a possibility. I don't believe it. I think it's 3.
I think there's a possibility that we started with a Godfather and a pit hag, and that there is no Sarah Novus, and that Lee's making that up, and that the Godfather was turned into the Widow.
Yeah, possibility. True. I think. Yeah. Okay. I think you're right there.
Oh, what if? I just had a thought. What if I'm? Oh no. I'm really paranoid that I'm the drunk and I saw like a minion or demon as the fortune teller, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, George.
Cheers, Scott. Bye.
Sure. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess your 2 worlds are right. I was either bluffing as the snake charmer or am the snake charmer. Either way,
Yeah.
skills would have to back it up. So.
Right. The thing I can't get is if you're bluffing Snake Charmer, you have to be either the Sarah Novus turned Widow or still the Sarah Novus.
So if I'm bluffing this, first of all, terrible move. It didn't work out very well. If I'm bluffing it as the Widow, why tell you I got a Widow ping? Why wouldn't I just be like, oh well, I'll just die, never tell anybody anything?
That's when I suddenly stopped being made mad.
And I'm not gonna try to die as a Sarah Novus when I can still get people killed. So
Yeah, this is what I. But what I can't get over is you're not the demon. So either you or the other person in the ping is either you're the red herring or the other person in the ping is the red herring or demon.
I got a pretty much a full group.
Yeah.
I got a chef 0, and
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think who is poisoned from the widow, if the widow is in play. That is.
Yeah. I still think it's Scott, Art, and Jan, but you know.
I'm
tunneling. No.
I'm less inclined to believe it's Scott just because of the outsider count.
Yeah, fair enough. And it's why I didn't pick them, because I didn't trust Skills not to do weird recluse registering.
The players.
You heard me, Skills.
But aggressive yeet.
Welcome back. I'll go ahead and open noms in 1 minute.
I'll just publicly come out now because you know we're getting close to the end of the game. I am your chef, and I got a 0.
Oh, I don't like. Come on.
I don't believe that.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
me neither.
You can kill me if you like. That's absolutely fine. If you don't believe my information, that's also absolutely fine. But that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Crimson, there's no need to out yourself, or necessarily need to out yourself, but I am curious. Yesterday you said you claimed gambler and the thing that you really are. The thing that you really are was hard claimed this morning. Are you sticking to that claim?
No, and I have told a few people why I did both those things.
Okay. Do the people who know those things think that it made sense?
I'll just say I spoke to him after our friendship of trusting, and it does add up.
Okay.
I've just put my claims in town. I'm a balloonist. I saw Crimson night 1, Jackie night 2. Then when I woke up, I was told there was a widow in play. I'd seen Art that day, and then I saw Jan. The reason I believe I am either poisoned or drunk is because if there is a widow in play, they killed Windrider and not me, and if I'm sober, there is no way they would let me get night 4 information. Absolutely not. So I think I am poisoned at least for number 3 and number 4 pieces of information.
Ooh.
Wait, you saw the widow?
No.
The person who sees the widow is not the same as the person who gets poisoned.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If there is a widow in play, and there is Philo Dreamer, which was announced yesterday, and there is a balloonist, one of us is surely going to be the widow target, and the other one will be the one that dies. The Philo Dreamer is the one that died. I survived, so I don't believe.
Widow poisoning is so good now because there's
my question
double
is
guessing there.
which one of the first
Info.
two, if Eva is a minion or a drunk outsider.
Add to that, Kilo, this fortune teller that's out there too. Like, why would they?
I can't work out who that is.
Exactly.
I'm thinking it's a bluff.
All right, nominations are open.
The only person that talked about the fortune teller, as far as I know, I don't have everyone figured out, is Tori.
Yep.
So Tori might know about more pings or have heard anything, because I would assume you did some touching back after day 1.
Correct.
Even if you don't want to out who that is, it's.
No, yeah, I've spoken to them since, for sure.
Do you have more info? A chance.
I've
Like
heard
any
of
more
an
pings.
Kilo is the other ping, as I understand it, but they were checked with Art.
That was the
also,
information I heard from the fortune teller as well.
That's
I did not see Kilo as a demon. I saw him as a godfather or a balloonist.
Yeah, that's convenient information right there.
I mean, it's been the information for several days now. It's just I haven't been sharing it with you.
Yeah. So, but here's
red herring.
Here's the thing. You got the fortune teller got a ping on Kilo and me, and yet you decided to push on me exclusively without mentioning Kilo at all. At best, though, Tori is a minion in this world. So. I mean,
That's because at the time, they, as I understand it, they checked Art and someone else, and that other person since died. So then they checked that Art with Kilo just to see if it was still coming up. So that's why it wasn't yet done. That's why.
I would say based on the Philo Dreamer, the balloonist, my information, Crimson is the most likely demon left on the board.
Yeah, I'd agree with this statement.
Jackie, is your info public?
Most of it, I told a bunch of people. They've talked about it in town.
Can you put your info in again for me, please?
I'll put it
Oh,
in
yeah, what's-
chat.
Wind
I don't know what
Rider, could you
Jackie
put
is,
your
actually.
info into the chat as well, please?
Second call
yeah.
for noms.
But according to Jackie's info, essentially we can almost absolutely 100% prove that the second statement is true. I'll say why.
Yeah, I don't know what the statements are, so I'd love them if we can get them.
I mean, there was one about outsider modification, and if we have someone that got seen as balloonist or godfather, there had to be outsider modification.
Yep.
Yeah, the problem with that is Jackie's by day 2 ping, it could be the drug. In which case, both of her statements could be correct or false.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, but then the other thing is in one night one information, if Crimson's a demon and I'm going to see the demon night 1, it's possible, but...
Yeah.
I've only had one outsider, and that was a soft claim.
Well, Lee, you're my second one.
So we've had a claim of
Me?
Recluse and
Either that or the widow.
Yeah, Recluse or Mutant, I think, is the world with 2 outsiders in it.
I've heard of another outsider.
Yeah, if I believe Wind Rider's thing, then there's 3 outsiders in play. But that could still mean it's a Godfather rather than a balloonist, which would still give.
Yeah, but then when Scott got executed, why was there not 2 kills?
Which also means that one of my neighbours is evil.
If Art is telling the truth,
There are no
it's
outsider
starting-
modification.
Yeah. But there
or
is
the recluse
starting-
neighbours are good.
We're looking at we're looking at every minion but outsider based on what Art and Lee have both of them said. One claiming to be mad, one claiming seeing a widow. That combination.
Starting Godfather that turned
One
into
second,
a
just clear up with Scott. Just quickly, Scott, you're wrong. There is no outsider modification. We have hard proof in that there's a balloonist or Godfather, which means there was outsider modification, so that is false. Thus,
Exactly.
the
So one of
recluse's
my
neighbours are good. So that means Lee has to be good.
No, if
So-
Jackie's drunk.
Unless
I
Jackie's
could be drunk, but as less of us are alive, let's just take a moment and try to let everyone have a chance to talk.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah,
thank
Jackie
you.
be drunk, but-
Can anybody answer my question that's in chat? Because I'm struggling with a Chef Zero to work out who the evil team is. Because I'm leaning towards the fact we haven't killed one yet.
If there's
unless you
alive-
start someone killed, but, you know.
If,
I don't think that won't be alive.
no, George, we can't hear you. Well, I mean, if Jackie's divine information is correct and Scott's thing is correct and Lee is, then therefore Lee is not evil. Then sort of, I guess it starts at Art and Crimson and goes out.
No, I'm starting to think Jackie could be the drunk.
But if Art is evil, he doesn't point to Crimson. Like they are not on the same team, passing each other. It's very unlikely there.
Probably possible Art was just genuinely the red herring, but that leaves sort of Kilo as a balloonist who's outing things that
All
are
right.
already.
Final call for noms.
What if Jack is evil or a drunk?
Do we
Kilo
nominate
nominates
here?
Tory.
Okay.
Who is that?
Kilo nominating myself.
Kilo nominated Tory.
Tell me why, Kilo.
I'm struggling with fortune teller information being passed on, being believable. My evil team, I'm struggling with the chef number. I just think Tori is reading as evil to me. Sorry, Tori. I know she's going to push back on me, which is fine. I fully expect a counter nomination, but if we want to kill, I think tonight. But Tori is an incredibly good kill for town. My balloonist information, I believe the first 2 nights are correct. I find it highly unlikely that I saw Crimson as who being a demon on night 1. So I think he would either be a minion or townsfolk or outsider, which leads me to believe that Tori is a good candidate for us to kill today if we're going demon hunting.
Tori, defend yourself, please.
I disagree with Kilo that I'm a good candidate. I have added information to some people, those that I can trust or close enough to trust. Do I say the thing?
Yes.
Who said yes?
I said yes.
Windrider said yes.
Oh, Windrider, your opinion isn't valid here. No, I don't think I'm a good kill for town. I don't think I'm a good kill.
Personal information?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So I am the grandmother who saw Tori. I won't out what I saw her as if she hasn't outed it publicly, but unless I am drunk, then she is good.
Oh, okay, that was the thing I didn't know if I should say it.
All right, you need 3 to put Tori on the block.
And George in the blind.
Could George have been a jumping Fangu?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. But the
Entirely
thing
possible.
Is it the word?
So for what it's worth, can I just say, George at worst is sort of a starting widow who weirded out some poison because they came to me first thing day one and called my roll in the blind, like, so at worst a widow.
On the night that George died, I checked George. At that point, I would have become the Fangu. So.
Oh, okay.
All right. One is not enough.
Hear the widow's call on day 3.
Yeah.
We need to kill someone.
Final call. I will close it in 10 seconds.
Jan, I mean, wait, yeah.
We can skip one day.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to figure out when I was being thinking.
4.
Let's skip
3.
2. Someone nominate Crimson, please.
1.
Sorry, did somebody nominate him?
I
nominated
them. Are we going to bed? Are we in trouble?
We're going to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Tuck me in.
Skipping there is not the worst thing, but at the same time, I think they needed to get somebody off the. I think they needed to get an evil off the block there. They needed to get an evil off the board. No, it was somebody. I heard them say somebody nominate Crimson, not that they had nominate. Hello, Jan.
Hello. Why did you put a philo and a snake charm in this game? How am I supposed to do my job? No, it's fine. Okay, the next best play. Should I become an amnesiac that has a snake charm ability? No. I have one. There's basically one play. The question is, do I tonight or not? Like making a new demon, either me or Lee is a play. If I do it tonight, or do I bet on we have to make one more day? Yeah, one more day, and if I then make a demon tomorrow night, then we just always win because either there are 2 demons alive in Final 4, or you kill 2 people, which puts us at Final 2.
Well, I mean, kills are arbitrary, so don't necessarily bet that I'm going to do that.
Yes, true. You can't just kill one of those and then we give to Final 3. That's true. The other play is basically to make that happen now, therefore forcing you to make either no kill and 2 demons alive, 1 kill, which is just, or you make 2 kills, 1 good, 1 evil player. Tough. I believe Crimson is dying tomorrow, which makes it very bad. So I should, but I believe it's also signaling if I, like you have to signal if you kill Crimson, well you will very likely, which means everybody could be evil. I'm gonna risk it, who cares? I'm gonna make Lee the imp.
Lee is the imp.
The only downside is you could kill me and Crimson, which kills 2 evil players right here, but I have to. Let's see what happens.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, my friend. I made a mess.
Hello, Lee.
Hello. Oh, what am I now?
You are the imp. You are evil.
Why? Why? Why?
Would you like to choose a player?
If I'm the imp, that's... Oh God, why? Skills, I think it's time for me to say fuck. Oh God. Tori's cleared me as not the demon though. This could be juicy. I would like to kill... Jack, please, because I don't think we can paint him as a demon.
All right, thank you. Hello, Crimson.
Hello.
Who you murdering?
The demon. I think I'm gonna go with Tori, please.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who do we arbitrarily kill here? Crimson's definitely going to die. The question is, who do I take with him? All right, we're thinking Crimson and Jack here then, huh? No, I'm not doing that. I am not sending us to final day on that. All right, so I think it's Crimson and Jack that are doing this here. Well, hang on, because if I kill Jack and not... Well, Tori is confirmed, so there's a good chance they're not going to die. Not by execution, at least. Kilo is the least suspect, so... All right, you know what? We're just going to do it. We're going to do Crimson and Jack. Let's go talk to Tori. Hello, Tori.
Hello. Oh, I do not trust that I'm alive. I mean, I know I'm sus, or potentially sus, but like also, oh, I'm drunk. Can we check?
Who are you checking?
Kilo and myself, please.
Kilo and yourself.
Please.
You're going to get a no.
Thank you.
You're welcome. right, so 2 deaths tonight. That'll be interesting. Let's bring him back. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to tell you that, unfortunately, you guys are doing a crap-ass job of finding out who killed me. Because Crimson died in the night. Jack died in the night.
Oh, amazing.
What?
Demon change.
Crimson, and we talk.
Lee, can we chat?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Kilo, can we chat?
Yeah, sure.
So, do we think that that was a demon change and one of the people who just died was the pit hag to even out?
I would assume so. Otherwise, if that's not like the Pitak has to be alive before.
I am genuinely shocked that Tori didn't die if she's been confirmed good by grandmother.
I agree, but I also think if they felt the need to kill, like either that's the old pit hack is now the new demon, or the old pit hack became had to die. That I think the 2 words.
The only thing I'm slightly worried about is Lee is pushing really, really hard on not being a mutant. Like, genuine surprise when I saw her as a mutant, and has played very much like doesn't want to die all game. So that kind of reads like Minion to me now, and possibly even Widow. But the night that the Widow was made was the night that I learned Lee's role.
It's the other option. It could be a Vigor Mortis game. Which, that's a shout and a half. What if
Jackie's Vigor killed Minion?
No. Where the hell is Jackie's information? Bear with.
Jackie's info is that the
There's no answer
recluse's
to-
neighbour is good.
No answer.
Like, not only does that throw me under the bus, but it avoids her being thrown under the bus.
I'm just trying to think. There's no outsider modification on the recluse's neighbours. Good.
It's true.
She was seen by a dreamer as the mutant or the
Unless the
widow.
dreamer is lying.
I just can't see it because Dreamer confirmed me. He came to me and he said, "What's your role?" And I said, "Why, are you my grandmother?" And he said, "Maybe." And so I gave him 3 roles. He said, "Nope." I gave him 3 more roles. He said, "Nope." And I said, "Well, you know, I don't think you're the grandmother." He said, "No, I'm a dreamer. I've seen you as a
here's the
godfather
interesting
or something
thing.
else." And he called me up and being the bluest. So I believe the dreamer 100%.
Here's the interesting thing, guys, is the fact that because Lee's an imp.
Just a quick one. If the widow poisoned themselves, there would be no widow on day 1, right?
If the widow poisoned themselves, there would not have been a ping herd, no.
There we are. That's right. That's all. Thank you very much.
So the interesting thing here, guys, is that with Lee being an imp, if people start pushing on Lee on Final 4, they're not going to execute, most likely. Lee could always star pass to Jan, provided that Jan doesn't change the demon again. So, I mean, they've set themselves up, as rough of a beginning as it was for them, to a certain extent, they've set themselves up nicely here in the end.
We don't. No read to read it up 5 times. I think.
I mean, there is a remote world, a very remote world, where the starting demon was a vigor, Jackie is a vigor-killed minion.
Also, Yan could be evil and not actually the sweetheart.
That's about it. That poison could seep all the way down to me in that regard over a recluse and.
Or,
a
like
minion.
I said, I could have been poisoned and Lee isn't an outsider and is in fact evil. Jackie's still the drunk.
Oh, if Lee's evil, I'm not gonna be. I can't read it. Someone else will have to.
She's reading as evil to me.
I'm kind of
I just
50-50.
I would like. I really would like Crimson and Tori to claim like something, because that might just be the what helps us to actually solve the game. Like, I have claims from I think everybody else mostly. Eustace claimed Gambler, and I don't know why Eustace died. Like, who they gambled?
You saw gambled me as something I was mad as.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, everybody. I will go ahead and open noms in 1 minute.
You just said that he gambled someone else on the night that he died.
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
You did?
No, I said Lee.
So there are two.
Yesterday, I thought you said Yan.
No, I said I'm the Amla, and yesterday I didn't say who I picked, but on not the night that I died, but the night after, well, the day after, so I did tell people Lee, and I haven't said anyone else.
I mean, gambling me after we haven't talked at all this game would be a big risk. That's just suicide.
I could have swore you said someone else.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Which is why I was surprised, because I thought it was Lee.
It was me.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I had claimed on day one the role I was mad as, which was a grandmother.
All right, noms are open.
So is there a? Can we talk like either we just sleep today, or if not, we have to figure out what Crimson and Tori actually are, because we need that to solve. I think we have no actual info there.
Or like Lee could out herself as mutant, get executed, and we go to. Oh no, that doesn't work.
No,
terrible.
that's game losing. That's
a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
That's exactly
I
game
am the
losing.
cannibal.
Pit honk, nice.
So, speak. Awesome. I've just put my info in chat. Just for the interest in not having silence. Night 1, I'm the fortune teller. Night 1, myself and Lee, no. Night 2, Art and George, yes, but George was my grandmother and died that night. Night 3, Art and Kilo, yes. Night 4, Tori and Lee, no. Just in case, as cannibal, there was a snake charmer ability and Lee caught something. Night 5, Tori and Kilo, no, because that rules out Kilo, which makes it Lee or Yarn, because Crimson and Jack are dead. If Lee is the mutant, I'm not asking Lee to comment on that because they're the cannibal, then they could have caught a Fengu if the Fengu targeted them, because obviously outsider. Yarn, I haven't looked at, and I thought was sus for trying to get Art off the block generally, but I don't know anything about Yarn.
Kilo to fit into your world, I think Yarn has... Actually, Yarn, have you come out publicly with your
I
world?
have like half the Grim knows I'm the sweetheart. It's fine.
Yeah.
So in your world group.
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah. Either Lee
Oh.
or.
Well, so it's still the Fengu option is still there, unfortunately.
I think that's making me think Fangu might be more like this, because if there was a widow, and say if they knew that Yam was a sweetheart early on, if it wasn't a Fangu, I don't know why they wouldn't have killed him a lot sooner if he isn't evil, because that would just add a drug into the game.
Just been
I think it's also worth remembering that if there was truly a widow added on night 3, I think it was night 3, then obviously my pings after that are potentially, well, could be.
All right, second call for noms.
Changed, right?
I think one person's info can be dud after that point. So all three of you saying your info is dud after that point.
Well, I'm not
Can't.
saying it's dud. I'm just saying everyone has to remember that somebody's info can be dud. That said, Tori nominates Yarn.
Wait. Tori, what was your info last night?
It's on the thing. Tori Kilo, no.
I heard a nomination. Tori nominates Jan. Tell me why, Tori.
Unless, putting outside the worlds where I'm drunk or whatever, and last night was a Fengu jump. As far as I'm concerned, I checked Lee night 1 and 4 and got a no. I checked Kilo night 5, separate to Art, who might have been my red herring, and got a no. Granted, it's because I haven't checked Yarn, but sort of the worlds were Crimson, Jack, or Jan in my head, and then Crimson and Jack died. Basically, I understand it's a little tenuous to say I'm a fortune teller who hasn't checked Jan, so he must be evil. They must be evil. There must be evil there. He must be evil. But that's sort of my notion, and no hands are going up. So if Jan is the demon, whoops.
We are no worries. We are in Final Four unless we are
in Final Four.
Jan, your defense, please.
Thank you. We're in Final Four unless we believe there's 3 alive. We don't.
Oh God, I'm sorry. It's Final Four. I'm an idiot.
I believe
I'm an idiot.
there's 2 kills last night and likely a demon change. Yeah. I
No,
believe
I'm sorry.
it's unlikely that there's 3 evil alive just based on that fact.
All right,
I'm
you're
sorry.
gonna
I'm
need
an idiot.
2.
It's Final Four. I'm sorry. My hand is down. I'm an idiot. I got too excited.
That's fine. That just means I get to self-vote without being on the block. That's just good.
Yeah.
I had the urge to put my hand up as a pity vote then, but I thought no, because if evils go
That's what Jan's
after.
Yeah, that's it. Jan's doing it for you.
I'm doing it for myself.
Thank you, Jan, for ruining my blueberry pie.
See, you say it's rogue. I just see it as like the eyeball on top of the cannibal pie.
Just a cherry
That's,
on top.
that's how I see it.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Final
this is a
call for
Fangu-
noms.
I don't think this is a Fangu game, but I also can't figure out between Kilo and Tori who the demon is.
I think it's been made into a Fangu game last night.
Possibly.
And
But the
I
thing
think
is,
I
I've-
have viewed it as a pit hag Jack, in all honesty.
If it got made into Fangu game last night, then Kilo is evil based on that, which is
Yes,
awesome.
I agree. I think there's 3 evils alive and Jan is the only person left alive. That is good.
Crimson, have you shared your information? That might be a good time.
All right, I'm gonna close in 10 seconds here, guys.
Kilo can't be evil.
I don't know if I do it now or save it till.
No,
I could totally 100% be evil. I mean, I'm not, but I could.
I
think we don't have 3 alive. I don't think
5, 4,
Can everyone bear with me for 30 seconds
2,
while I disconnect and reconnect?
1.
Skills.
What?
Before you end the day, can I disconnect and reconnect? Because I'm really not hearing anyone.
Go ahead.
Jan, can you please nominate Kilo?
I mean, I guess. I don't think we need to. But sure,
so
I can
I
do
don't
it.
think-
I only stopped.
So
I only
we don't get that
stopped.
time, yeah.
No, I only stopped because Lee needed to reconnect. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Can
to,
I
go to
point
sleep,
what I
everyone.
just said in chat?
Let's pray.
Okay. Hello, Jan.
Hello. Well, I mean, this is really awkward. What do I do? Stupid question. I don't think you would do it, but you know, I have to talk about plays. If I make myself the mutant and just claim, you know how it is, and just claim outsider tomorrow all day, you wouldn't execute me and let the game end because that would be the poor way to end the game. We both agree with that, right?
Well, I will tell you this: it's legal, but you shouldn't do it. So,
It's one of those. It's a short way to victory, and I'm a lazy bastard, and I really want to win right now. But I also we should all have fun and not be dicks about it. I agree. I also will not make myself a demon because that just kills one of us, and then we go to final 3. There's just nothing else that happens there. So all I can do. Wait, Serenovus is before, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry that I need a moment here. Yeah, so Serenovus is before. I could make myself a godfather for no good reason. But that's... wait. Ah, god damn it, I should have changed... Oh no, it doesn't work either. Yeah, there's not much I can do. There's just not. I'm sad. I want to do stupid stuff, but I can't. Therefore... Nothing. I don't know. I'm making myself the Serenovus. Because I don't want to really do the mutant thing. And Serenovus doesn't go tonight, so it's fine either way. It doesn't change much.
all right. So Jan
I
is the
just need to do
Serenovus.
something. Yeah, and Serenovus, it's fine.
Jan, I have something to tell you.
Yes.
You are now the Serenovus. You are evil.
Evil. Oh, that's just lucky that I got turned evil while being so nervous. Thank you.
Have fun with that.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Hello, Lee.
Hello.
Who's you murdering?
I don't know. Do I kill Kilo and make it look like some weird ass Fangu jam? Do I kill Tori so they don't get... Thing is, I feel like Tori's just gonna check Yan off either herself or me, or check Kilo or off herself or me. Either way, I'm feeling pretty screwed. Oh. Kill Tori, please.
Tori it is, thank you.
Tori, I don't know what else to do.
Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed this game. This has been fun for me to fun for me to watch also, so let's go ahead and get him to final day. Welcome back, everybody. Good morning for everybody except for the fact that Tori has died in the night. This is your final 3, ladies and gentlemen.
This is actually good. I was worried about a world where George was Fangu jumping to Tori. Like, it's outside world, but...
No, I was worried that either you or Lee were going to die. Actually, I don't know. Oh, I really don't know now.
Oh, the point is... yeah.
I've been rather hoping to die this whole game, I'll be honest.
I mean, we almost had you on the block day 1 and 2.
Yeah, well, I hadn't done anything useful then. I had a very strong vibe that I was going to get useful.
Yeah,
Didn't happen.
like I said,
that was also my
you have
brain
to
not
explain
registering
my
my
info, and at which point you don't get any useful information according to what I've seen. So you should have been willing to die in my world, unless I was poisoned on the night that the widow was created.
Crimson, are you willing to out your stuff?
Yeah, sure. Are we doing a round robin or are we just outing?
Just outing would be useful right now, just so that we can think about it while we do the round robin. But that's just me.
Yeah, let's just do the round robin.
I'm happy to start that as well. I was the Raven Keeper. I was bluffing Gambler and Philo to hopefully get killed. I kept saying that I was the Philo that hasn't used my ability yet, hoping it would get me killed, but it finally did in the end. I confirmed Jack as the chef. Unless I'm drunk or widow poisoned, I'm confirming Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, but Jack is evil.
That's alright.
That's a weird one.
So, fortune teller, my thing's in the chat. Yeah, I've reposted it now. But I think pretty much the last ping looks like the demon. Jack.
Chef with a 0.
Thank you. Windrider.
Philo turned Dreamer second night. Saw Kilo as Balloonist or Godfather, Lee as Mutant or Widow.
Jan.
Retard.
Oh, that always comes through as a different word on my headphones. George.
Grandmother, I saw Tori as the fortune teller.
Thank you. You star.
Amla who put Lee and died.
Okay. Kilo.
Balloonist, info's in chat.
Thank you. Art.
Snake Charmer.
Lee.
Cannibal.
Thank you. Scott.
Recluse.
Jackie.
Savant. It's in chat.
So, can I just... So, I'm going off very sober worlds here, obviously. But if
Start.
I'm believed as the fortune teller, that means that neither Lee nor Kilo are the demon, which leaves Yarn. Kilo's last ping is Yarn. All of their other pings are dead. So, and that would sort of maybe put Crimson as the townsfolk, Jackie as the drunk, or either way, it doesn't even matter at this point. Art as the potentially minion red herring, that's rude, or just red herring, I don't know. Basically, they're all dead, so what's Yarn then?
I'm the sweetheart.
I know you are, sorry. That was not a good way to phrase that question.
I know. I'm just playing along.
Lee, do you believe I was poisoned?
Who asked me that? Sorry.
Rider.
I don't know.
Is there any relevance in your picks?
Yeah, thank you. That's a good point.
Snake Charmer.
I mean, not currently, no.
Do you know? Okay,
Oh,
can you
you
tell
have
us if there was a Fingal jump, for example, you would know before the jump happens that certain people are cleared. You said George can't be the starting Fingal, I believe.
George couldn't have been the Fangu and jumped to Tori, so.
So, but who did you check? Are you willing to share?
Sure. Jack was my first check.
Yep.
Then Windrider. Then
Yep.
George.
Okay.
Then you guys killed me.
Yep, love it.
Why did you skip me? I feel hurt.
What I did was I picked people who had double claimed roles to me, figuring that one of them might likely be the demon, so.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, yeah, I
feel like a demon wouldn't double claim because they've got 3 bluffs.
Well, unless they want to be chaotic or whatever. Like, I've definitely been a double claiming demon. I'm not now, but, you know. I think most of the people here have, honestly.
I mean, you're probably right. I'm a shit snake charmer.
Yes, that is correct, Rishi.
It's not even what it's about. You didn't get killed by snakes, it's fine. So, I mean, it really, I think, it's... In my world, sort of... In a sober world, for me, it's Yarn, just because it's not Lee and Kilo. I think the balloonist info somewhat agrees with that, but I'm just not sure if there's other info around. Oh, and if the savant is right, then Lee is not evil. Basically.
I just think it's worth remembering that there was a pit hag that probably changed the demon and could have changed one of the minions into the demon now, so I don't think it's worth discounting Lee.
Alright, nominations are open.
The day the pit hag happened, like Crimson and Jack died, yeah? So that could have been, they could have been changing a minion into a demon and both demon and minion died.
The pit hag can change a character, they can't change their alignment.
Mhm.
So
So Lee would have had to have been a starting minion in that case, which means yes, they would have kept registering as a no for me, at least until night 4.
Thank you for the follow.
And then they would have had to change on night 5.
You checked me.
Yes, on night 1 and night 4. And got a no both nights.
Changes night
So you
5,
would have
right?
had to you would have had to been changed night 5 in that case.
In the world where I was a minion, I knew you were the fortune teller a lot sooner than that.
Yeah, you really did. You knew it quite. You know, I think day 2 or maybe 3, but before the widow change happened for sure. So unless I knew that, unless
all for a bold Dave play, but genuine fortune tellers in the final, I'm not really happy with as a minion. Usually.
Oh yeah, exactly. And like it's the best bluff, so I'm glad I'm dead. But I think, look, Leah's. I know that there's a lot of people with other metas, but I think Leah's reading socially good here, or at least not socially evil. Maybe socially mutant, but that's a different issue.
Could we?
I know.
I'm not reading mutant, I'm reading evil.
Sorry, yeah, I know. Kilo, Lee, and Jan are life players.
We can talk.
Oh, you're okay.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
Art, did you want to say something?
I was just gonna say, could we hear from you, Star, or Jack, or some of the people who, or even Crimson, some of the people we're not hearing from very much?
To be fair, I don't really have much else to say other than I've given my info, so... There's a possible world where I could be drunk or widow poisoned, but... I don't know. I'm inclined to possibly believe Jack.
I think I was gonna say, even if you are drunk or wizard poison, you've still been given correct info, so...
Well, the only person, 2 people I trust, like fully, Tori.
To be fair, I'm trying to work out. Unless you have been widow poisoned, I started as the drunk, but then that.
All right, I'm going to push for a nom in about a minute here, guys.
Let's have the live players have a moment to chat if they need to.
I
I mean-
feel more comfortable triangle nominating. I've been burned too many times by changing my mind the last minute and just directly nominating back the person that's like nominated me, and we've lost so many times because the demon sits there all smug because they don't want to nominate themselves.
Just trying to figure out if I see a word where Kilo is evil.
If Kilo is evil, it's with Tori.
If Kilo is evil,
Sorry, one
then
second, guys.
he was the godfather. Sorry, go on. If
I was
Kilo
gonna
is
say, if
evil,
Kilo's
then he's
evil,
the
he has to be
godfather, and Wind Rider is backing up that I'm a balloonist or the godfather.
As Godfather,
still
you could have been turned into a demon.
Yeah,
It's
which still puts
entirely
you.
possible.
Scott died.
The way I look at it is I know I'm good and I know I'm a balloonist. It's one of you, George. You have no idea which one because the pit hag and the possible demon swap means it could be either of you. But I believe information-wise that my information would have been widow. I probably would have been the person who was widow poisoned, and therefore I would lean towards it being pit hag demon swap onto Lee. But it could have been pit hag swapped, and then you could have been jumped to. So I've got no idea.
All right, I'm going to push for a nomination.
Are you suggesting that Jackie is drunk then?
According to my information, I think Jackie has to be the drunk.
If there's
Either
a drunk,
that- yeah, I think he has to be.
If there's a drunk, it's a starting Fingu game, but that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Balloonist.
No, balloonist.
All right, if I don't hear a nom in 10 seconds, I will close it.
Please, someone nominate.
Sorry, Jan nominates Lei.
Tell me why.
I don't know. Oh, I might just throw the game right here. I just think Kilo is good, and I'm really lost. I'm just trying to figure out the game really, and it's so tricky because if Jackie's info is true, then Lee is at least starting good, but could have been jumped to. If Jackie's info is wrong, it's not starting Fangu, which could make Kilo evil. I'm really unsure, but I didn't want the day to end. I need Lee to talk, and I just need to make up my mind because I'm basically just unsure, and that's it. Sorry.
Lee, your defense.
I was made mad on day 1 and 2. I am your cannibal. I have and always will be your cannibal. And how can that many hands be going up on me? That's an insane amount. If you're going on the theory that Jan has nominated me,
yeah, it's a
Crimson
big
Jack,
whoops.
Windrider George, and Art all want to kill me. It's too much of an easy lift, considering 3 people are evil.
All right, you need 2 to put Lee on the block.
3 plus 5 is at page 8.
Information. If I'm sober,
Yeah,
it's
but Crimson and
I
Jack.
don't think I am, but
We're gonna lose.
Kilo, I understand that you think that I'm evil, but if it's not Lee, and
I
you're
don't.
claiming it's
Tori, I
not
don't
you-
necessarily
4
think
is
you're evil.
enough.
Okay. Yeah. So
Kilo,
if
are
it's-
you nominating Jan?
Yeah, that's what
I
yeah.
am only going to nominate Jan if Scott and Jackie, who are the 2 people that I trust other than Windrider, think that's a good idea.
Right. Well, I think Jan does need to be nominated. I put my hand down at the last second there because I think Jan could be evil. He could, because he's in your balloonist things.
If I'm sober, he is the demon. However, I think I'm probably the poison player. But Jackie or Scott, do you have an opinion?
I think you nominate him. I think as well as where all 3 of you are evil demons. We just need to decide, and that's the
I
decision
can't see a world where Kilo is evil. Or the demon, because if he is,
I will close it in 10.
I would.
What's that, Lee?
Please.
I can't see Kilo as a demon.
No.
Closing it
I
in
don't
5.
know who the
You
demon
want to come
is.
nominate?
I'll nominate Jan.
Is that a nomination? Who nominated Jan?
Tell me
Kilo
why.
nominated Jan.
I want to do it.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it was a.
I thought somebody else did. Sorry.
I thought somebody had nominated it. If that's
It
not
was
the
a dead
case,
player.
Yeah, let me live.
I did eventually. I thought somebody nominated him, and I nominated myself because I was like, did I? Did someone else? Who knows? Yeah, my nomination is exactly what we've been saying. If I'm sober, it's Jan. Or he could have possibly been Fangu Jump 2. I don't know who the demon is. People would have been nominated, and I'm really sorry if I'm wrong. And I'm really sorry to Twitch for having absolutely zero clue who it is.
Jan.
I don't know who it is.
Defense, please.
I'm really stuck between Lee and Jan.
I'm good, but I don't have the solve, and that's fucking me up. I believe Crimson and Jack voting on Lee made me not vote on Lee basically because I don't like that. There's evil there, like the most.
Same.
But that means that Kilo has to be evil because I know I'm good, and I'm just sitting here like, what's happening? So, I don't have a thought for Kilo to be evil, but I also, based on those votes, I have trouble seeing Lee being the demon. That's basically where I'm at right now.
Sorry, how many votes do we have on Lee?
You need 4 to tie, 5 to put Jan on the block.
So, yeah, I realize there's a lot of trust, but my fortune teller would clear Kilo, and then Kilo's balloonist would point to Jan. So,
do we have a 5?
Yeah,
that's 5. You're the 5th. You're the 5th, Roger.
Yeah, that's.
Okay. I might have just thrown it. I thought it was Lee. Yeah, I think we did. Well, I saw Crimson and Jack as evil.
6 is enough. Jan is now on the block. I will close in 10 seconds unless Lee, you would like to nominate.
Stick with the triangle. Lee nominates Kilo? ?
There's only 4 votes left.
And Kilo can't be doomed.
You're absolutely right. It
Lee
cannot be
votes
beaten.
Kilo. Just for shits, memes, and gigs.
Nope, it cannot be beaten.
No, that's
Jan
not
is
from
executed and dies.
sorry if I'm wrong.
The game is over. Congratulations to
My team.
the evil team.
Oh well.
Yep.
That was a mental game for me. I'm not.
What a game.
Crimson, Jack, and Lee.
All right, so
I told you.
guys, let me do the curtain call. You guys can talk about it afterwards, right? Let me get this done and over with. All right, actually, we're gonna start with Tori.
Oh no.
Tori was your fortune teller. Tori did get good information the entire time. Problem was she kept choosing her red herring. Next we have Jack, who was your drunk chef. Got
Wait,
a
Art
0.
or Kilo?
Tori,
Wait.
shut up
sorry,
and let
yep.
me do this. Thank you. All right. Next, we've got Windrider, who was your Philo. Decided to hold on to it night 1, then on night 2 decided to go to Dreamer. They also got the information of Lee as either the Widow or the Mutant. And then their other information was Windrider. Who was it again?
Kilo. Balloonist or Godfather.
That's right. Kilo is the balloonist or Godfather. And then we have Jan. Jan, who was, in fact, your pit hag. Jan made some interesting choices throughout the game, but I'll get to those in just a moment. George was your starting grandmother, who knew that Tori was, in fact, your fortune teller. U-Star was your gambler, who unfortunately decided to gamble Lee on night 2 and died because they gambled incorrectly. Kilo was your balloonist. Their pings were Crimson, Jackie, Art, and Jan. Art was your starting snake charmer who failed to find the demon for 3 nights in a row. Lee was your starting godfather. Oh, Lee went through some things today. Lee was your
traumatized.
Lee is traumatized because Lee was your starting godfather. Then Lee ended up, I don't even remember at this point in time. Lee, where did you go from there?
I went from Godfather the night we killed the outsider. I got changed into the Widow, poisoned Art, then
like 1 or 2 nights after that, I got hagged into the imp
Correct.
and shot myself the rest of the game.
Yes, so even if Art had continued choosing people and survived, he would have not gotten turned into the demon. Scott was your recluse, and Jackie was your starting Fangu.
Wow.
Crimson.
Jesus Christ.
Crimson was your starting lunatic that Jackie knew about. However, on night 2, Crimson got turned into the mutant and immediately jumped because Jan knew that Crimson liked playing for evil but didn't remember that they were already an outsider. So in one night, Crimson went from the lunatic to the mutant to the Fangu. The bluffs for the demon was Sweetheart, Ravenkeeper, and Savant. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a very stressful, very intricate game of catfishing.
Jackie, well played.
I didn't keep choosing him. I chose him 2 of 5.
I'm sorry. With the Savant info, I assumed you were basically in a good position, and I late game, and it was between us, so it's fine. Plus, I made you widow because I felt like everyone wanted to kill you, and just having you the widow info out for us to have the game makes it so much easier. And it was exactly the recluse who died, which is unlucky. I think it's still right to play. Just as information game, it's useful like that.
That was great because when I finally became the imp, I knew exactly who everyone was and what everything was.
Yeah.
Lee, what night did you become the imp?
Oh, God knows.
It was night.
Me and Jack died.
The night Crimson and Jack died.
So night 5, I believe.
Oh, it must have been night
Yeah.
5. Okay.
I made
Just one night off. Damn it.
Yeah, I made Lee the imp based on the thought that worst case Lee can start us to me. So there's a second out there in case. Because I tried to become the philosopher because I didn't know if that's in play earlier, because in case I can become a Philo Snake Charmer and keep it in our ranks without outing.
Yeah, so some interesting things here. Jack was in fact your drunk chef. If Jack was not the drunk, Jack very well could have gotten a 2 on that because we had the demon sat next to the recluse, sat next to the Godfather.
I should have gone on instincts.
Balloonist
Told me
Pings.
Lee was evil.
Balloonist Pings. First night, I showed them what the individual that thought they might have been the demon. So they got the outsider first, and then they got the demon. At the time, though, there were 2 demons available. So technically, Kilo had 2 Balloonist Pings and had both demons that were in play at the time.
Yep.
I saw the demon after the demon died. That was just like, what? When I just realised that, I was like, how? Well, oh no.
The funny one is how you were adamant that I depict you to poison. You'd already seen them.
It was the only thing that worked. Yeah, I didn't know that. It just didn't work. I didn't expect to have been shown the demon after the demon died. So when I saw Jackie just died in a night, I was kind of like, well, okay, she's not going to be the demon.
This is true, maybe, and I didn't have to, but I made the decision.
That, of course. Because I just didn't see a world.
Drunking any other role with limited information there. I didn't want to drunk a balloonist. I didn't want to drunk a fortune teller.
No.
Oh, you
what I
should
need to do
never,
is
ever trust me.
I need
Also,
to never
Yarn,
trust
well
women.
played.
My God.
I had you down as good.